Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So I recently got the iPhone 14 Pro Space Black 128GB. Oh my god. Yo, ready? Beautiful. I've customized everything with the iOS 16 update. I'm so happy with how it turned out and I can't wait to show you guys. Before I get started, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, if you want to. First, I'm gonna start with my home screen. My home screen is very simple. So I don't know if it's just me, you guys might hate me for this, but I actually don't like the widgets and the homepage. I think it can get pretty messy. So I just opted for a very simple lock screen. The only thing I really customize is the font of the time and also adding the little plants, as you can see on the top of the time. I'm gonna show you guys everything how I did that, but I think it is so cute, and as you can tell, I have a very plant-like theme going on. It's also very green, as you can see. I love my plants, I love my green. Forest green is one of my favorite colors, hence why that is the theme of my phone. I'll be diving deeper later on in how I set up everything with my widgets and all that stuff, but for now, I'm gonna show you guys first what's on my iPhone, and then we're gonna go to the creative side of things. But anyways, here's the home screen. This is the first thing that you see once you unlock my phone, and as you can see, we have a theme going on. It's rather green, plants, aesthetic, white, minimal. I mean, are you surprised? But anyways, yeah, this is my home screen. The first thing that you'll see is this large widget. I got this large widget from Color Widgets. I think it's super beautiful and I'm able to customize it to my liking. I can put a picture. I just have a picture of a plant and this widget holds like the weather and the date and the month. And the reason why I made this super large in this home screen is because I like the way it looks, first of all, but also I do love looking at the weather. Like, it's one of the first things that I like check once I wake up, because really the weather is how I base my outfits on, so that's very important for me. And also just the date, like I need to know what day it is, and the fact that it also tells me if it's gonna be cloudy and the lowest and the highest temperature. I think it's super convenient and it's nice just to see in my home screen. The bottom left is also from Color Widget. It just holds my steps of the day. Currently we are at 542. A boy hasn't gone out that much yet, but usually I try to reach my 10k goal. I walk a lot here in the city, so that usually gets hit. And then we have 4 apps to the right of that. It just has my clock, my settings, Notion, and Medium. Clock, you know, to make alarms, my settings, because I do access quite a lot of my settings. I don't know why, but I do. And then my Notion, I love my Notion. It's like my time management, project management, everything management type of thing for my work. I just really like Notion. I'm able to customize everything. If you guys want a Notion tour, let me know. I'm more than happy to show you guys my Notion. And then Medium, I just like to read articles on my Medium app. I read a lot of like entrepreneurship, creative articles type of thing, and I actually do read a lot about UX UI. I actually just graduated from like a boot camp, like design boot camp, because I wanted to immerse myself in product design. I think it is such a great industry, it's such a great field, and as a multi-hyphenate, I like learning new things here and there, and I really fell in love with product design. It's just nice to have. I can do product design projects now, so if anyone's watching who has a product design project, let me know. But anyways, on my dock, I just have phone, messages, Spotify, and camera. I really just need quick access to these 4 because these are the ones that I use the often. And you guys are probably wondering, Jeremy, why don't you have like your social media apps here, your Instagram, your TikTok, all that stuff? If you're my friend, you know that I heavily use the do not disturb, focus, sleep option that they have on the iPhone. Though I am a social media content creator, I do like to have like my no social media time. And so for my home screen, right when I wake up in the morning, when I'm done doing like my little morning routine, I then check my phone. I toggle off the sleep feature. The first thing I want to say on my home screen is not my social media notifications, like with the little red things with like, oh, you have 10 notifications here, like all that stuff. I like to wake up a little chill, you know? So this is why it's like this. And if anything, I'd rather check my Notion or read an article first thing in the morning, which I usually do, though I read more of my articles at nighttime. But anyways, let's move on to the left side of the home screen. I also have a few widgets here. First thing that you'll see is the weather app. Like I said, I'm pretty big on weather, so just being able to see what the weather is for that day and even throughout the week is perfect for me. And below that, I just have maps. To the left, I just have the battery widget, and then a quick widget for the Spotify, and nothing too special really on this page. I just feel like if I need quick access to the map, I just swipe left. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this slide. Nothing too special, like I said. So now let's move on to the second slide. So I actually only have 2 slides, as you can see. So we have the home page, this page, and then that's it. Now this second page holds basically everything that I use on a day-to-day basis, while also still being very big on like work and productivity. So at the very top, I use color widgets again for my reminders. I like that I'm able to customize the color of this widget to the green theme that we have going on. And I also like the fact that there's a counter of how many reminders I have. And moving down, I have a medium widget for Gmail. And the reason why I have this widget here is because I do check my email a lot. As a content creator, I get a lot of emails, and I always like to see my emails just like 0 unread, because if there's like hundreds, thousands, I get really frantic and anxious, so I always keep it at 0. So as you can see right now, it's 0 unread. I actually went through all my emails already, but I also like the fact that it just has a quick link to the composed email, and I'm also just able to search in my mail, so that's really convenient for me. Towards the bottom left, I have a stack here, and this is actually from my Notion. So I have a page for my calendar, I have a page for my content plan, and I also have a page for my business. And I just like to have these 3 as like quick access to my Notion. It's super convenient for me, and I usually have the calendar as the first thing because that's what I do check a lot. And to go with my whole plant theme, I just added icons on those pages. As you can see, they're all plants. And to the right, I just have a bunch of folders, and it kind of matches with this area basically in the home screen where there's a widget, and then to the right are like apps. Kind of the same thing here, but this time in folders. So the first folder that you see is work, and when you open it, it just holds basically like the apps that I use for work. The top 3 is pretty self-explanatory alongside reminders. Google Drive is where I host like most of my content to send to brands, and then of course my email. Later is what I use to schedule all of my posts. Well, not all of them, but some. And then we have Dropbox, same function as a Google Drive. And then Squarespace, just to check my analytics for my personal website. Let's check right now actually. So we have 935 visitors at the moment. I just like the fact that I'm able to see like everything. And then to the right of that are more of my photo and video stuff that I use for work. I mainly use Lightroom when I want to have more freedom when it comes to editing my photos, but for quick photo edits, I just use apps. Well, they're all apps, but like the quick editing apps are just like filters. And of course we have Canva. Canva is what I use to create my thumbnails and just quick little graphics here and there, maybe for my stories. And then we have Photo Timer, and Photo Timer is what I use to do like self-timer photo shoots when I don't have a friend to take photos of me. I really like this app actually. You can add a delay and the amount of pictures that you want taken, and you could also do intervals, and you could also use sound, and it actually also saves automatically to your photos folder, which is amazing. And my next app is Snow. Now this is where I basically edit most of my quick photo edits. Let's use this photo as an example, but I mainly use the filters area just for quick photo edits. Like I said, my favorite one is Almond and like Indie Kid, and then also Antique too. But anyways, if you guys want more of an in-depth like how I edit my photos video, let me know. And the next to that is CapCut. I'm sure if you guys have heard of this, but it's basically a video editing app. I've actually just started using it, so I don't have a lot of projects just yet. I really only have 2 videos right here. They have like a bunch of templates that you could use if you want to, but I usually don't. I just like to create my new project and just edit it my own. But I think it's really neat, especially if you're a content creator or if you're someone who makes a lot of videos. I highly recommend this app. I think it's super intuitive. And the last app on this folder is called Unfold, and this is basically how I create my animated Instagram stories. Like as you can see, they have a bunch of templates here. I just like to use some of them just to make my stories a lot more artistic. Moving on to the next folder, we'll go to the personal one. So this basically holds essentially my personal apps like my bank, my health. This mobile video one right here is for my apartment. Like I said, very personal. I even added like my United app here, and then my T-Mobile for my phone bills, and then Fitness SF, which is the gym that I go to here in San Francisco. I feel like I don't need to like go in depth with the apps here. It literally just like my bank. Stripe is what I use for some transactions. USA is my insurance. Fidelity is for my Roth IRA investments. Bottom left in this section is my social folder. The first thing is Instagram. If you guys want to follow me, it's at I'm Jeremy Clyde. I mostly post fashion related type of content here, so yeah, if you want to follow me, follow me. I also post on TikTok, mostly for fashion and also lifestyle. And then my B-Reel, which I'm not gonna open, it's more for like my friends, and I actually just recently downloaded it like 2 days ago. And then we have YouTube. You're watching this on YouTube right now, so hello. And then I have my YouTube Studio, which I can check the analytics of my channel, and also just to do quick reply to the comments that I have on my videos. And then I have Pinterest as well. I'm fairly new to the Pinterest game, but I like to use Pinterest for fashion inspos. As you can see, I actually have an account. I just started it it. So if you guys are on Pinterest and you want to follow me, feel free to follow me at I'm Jeremy Clyde. Basically, all of my social medias have the same username. It's I'm Jeremy Clyde. And then we have Netflix, self-explanatory. Let me know what shows/movies you guys watch on Netflix. I feel like I barely watch movies and shows anymore because I'm always like super busy doing other things. And then we have the Waking Up app. I love this app. This is what I use for my daily meditations and just learning more about like basically like a lot of topics. I've actually been listening to the discussions on time management for mortals. You can also listen to like theory conversations. Like it's really up to you. I think this app is super intuitive as well. And then lastly, we have Audible, where I listen to my audiobooks. But on the second page, I have more of my social media apps that I barely use anymore. That's why they're on the second page. So we have Facebook, we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter, and I recently downloaded the game Uno. I love Uno, and this is the only game on my phone. Like I barely play games, but I think Uno is so fun. That's why I have it. And then a very random Disney Plus app. Moving on to the last folder, the shop folder, we have for Amazon. If you guys are interested in my Amazon storefront, what I have in there, link is in my descriptions. Feel free to check them out. I basically have a lot of recommendations on clothing, accessories, home stuff, and also content creator stuff. So if you guys are interested in what I use as a content creator, head on to my Amazon storefront. But we also have Uber, we have ASOS. I like to shop at ASOS sometimes. And then I also have the H&M app, just so when I go to H&M, I can like scan my little member ID. Same thing for Uniqlo. And then I have my Depop. I haven't sold anything in so long, but this is my Depop if you guys are interested in following me. And then we have Yelp, we have DoorDash, and then we have Starbucks. Let's see how much we have on Starbucks actually. Do I have the redeem? Oh my god, I can redeem something now, but I usually wait at like 150 so I can get like a free drink. Okay, so now that I showed you guys what's on my iPhone, I'm gonna now show you guys how I did my widgets. So I only use one app for my widgets, and it's called Color Widgets, and this is how it looks like. So with Color Widgets, you can actually make a lot of widgets, but I think you have to pay premium if you want to have a lot of widgets. But this is the first widget that I have. I like the fact that you're able to make it into a small, medium, and large. This is what I have on the home screen at the moment. And the best thing is you can change the photo if you want to, or you can even remove the background. And you can really customize it with the colors that you want and also the font that you want. The font that I use is this one right here, and you can even add like hex codes if you want to, just to be more specific with the colors that you want. But yeah, and they actually also have icons as well that you can change, but I don't do this because I actually like just that generic iPhone apps thumbnails or covers, I guess you could say. And once you're done setting it up, you can just click set widget. But if you want to change the widget, you can actually just go here and you're given a lot more options, from date and time, weather. You can do countdowns, you can even add music, also calendar, custom tags if you want, clock, reminders, app launcher, battery, QR links, activities, solar, moon phases. They have a bunch of options, you guys. And it also has lock screen widgets. This is the one that I use right here. I am in love with this one because you can add the emojis that you want and it matches like real quick with the theme that you have going on. And they have a bunch of symbols that you can use if you want to, but you can also just use the emojis on your phone. But yeah, that is it. Wow, I feel like that was a really long video, but I hope you guys liked it. If you've watched this far, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. And subscribe if you're new, like I said. I hope you guys found some inspiration on that. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'm happy to answer them. But other than that, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye everyone!